Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today we're going to make some cheeseburger soup. So I have about a pound of ground beef that I've already browned, and I used my food saver to put it in a Ziploc bag, and I have thawed it out, and I am just going to put it into my pot. You could also do this in a crock pot if you wanted to, and that's actually the recipe that I have is from a crock pot. I got it from Passionate Penny Pincher, and this is going to be my take on it. It's going to be a little bit different, but very similar. So I'm just breaking up my meat so that it's in smaller pieces, and that will help too. As it's cooking, it will do that a little bit more. And I've already drained this, and it's just ready to go. So to this, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I'm going to use about, I don't know, a teaspoon or whatever comes out. Yeah, it's going to be about a teaspoon. And I'm also going to add some onion, and I'm cheating. I'm using some frozen chopped onions. And you want about an onion, so I'm just going to guesstimate, just like I always do. That's pretty good. This is what it's looking like. I'm just going to let it get a little bit crumbly. And I'm going to use about 3 cups of beef broth. And I like to use my beef base or better than broth like paste. So I'm going to add, the requirements for that are actually on the canister that I get. And it's 1 teaspoon, I'm pretty sure, for every ounce, 8 ounces of water for every cup of water. So I'm going to open this. Haven't yet opened it yet. It's new. So I'm just going to make my best guess on about 3 teaspoons of this. And about 3 cups of water. Had to let my dog in, sorry. That's about 1, about 2, and we'll call that 3. And then as a thickening agent, it also calls for some flour, which is interesting to me. How much does it say? It says 2 tablespoons of flour. So I guess I'll go ahead and add that, and I'm just going to add it a little bit at a time to hopefully not create like a lot of lumps or anything. I might just do 1 tablespoon, and then if I need another one, I'll do another. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I did about a 1/2 tablespoon. I don't really want the extra carbs that come with that. And I think if I just let it simmer a little longer, it will probably take care of itself. I don't know how thick it's supposed to be. This is the first time I'm making it, but I will just do it to my own liking. And I am going to add some salt. Oh, well, first of all, that's pepper, and there's none in there. How about that? Thank you, husband. Here is some salt. Just a couple pinches of salt. And I will add some pepper. I actually like this Pinsy's pepper anyway, but there's no sense of having a pepper shaker out if there's no pepper in it. And then I'm also going to add this beef, I don't even know what it's called, but it's with the bouillon, and it's like an added flavor enhancer. And this one's beef. They have chicken. They probably have some other varieties as well, but it just makes your dishes so rich and delicious. It does probably add sodium, so I don't want to add too much salt to it for sure. And then you also need to add, a can of evaporated milk. And I'm using the fat-free version. You can use whatever you'd like. Whoop. There's a recipe on the back of it for mocha bread pudding with caramel sauce. Ooh, that sounds delicious. And in the crock pot, it says to let it cook for a couple or 3 hours, but I'm just going to do it on the stove for that same amount of time on low to let it simmer. And I'm probably going to add some spices to it, whatever I feel like I want from the cupboard. I mean, it's looking all right. It's interesting. And then we add some cheese too, and it calls for how much cheese? 8 ounces of low-fat cheddar or Colby, it says. So I'm sure you could use whatever you like. I have mild cheddar. And I'm going to use a big handful. And because I'm using the shredded one, that already has some flour on it too, so that would probably thicken it up a little bit itself. Now, after you've opened this kind of beef base, this does need to be stored in the refrigerator, so I'm going to do that too. And that's all I'm going to do right now, and I will just come back and let it simmer for about 2 hours or so, and I'll come back and let you guys see it. Alrighty, so it has cooked down an awful lot. I don't think I need any flour in here, any more flour in here. And I'm just going to get myself a little serving. This thing ended up over here again. Good grief. To say it doesn't look the best, but it smells good. And I will be able to eat a little bit more than what I gave myself, but I just want to try it. Oh my goodness. That is way good. Holy cow. It does taste like a cheeseburger. It's so weird because of that milk in there. I was thinking it was going to be kind of weird. But it is really good. Oh, I would highly recommend this. So give it a try, guys. Good. Thanks. Bye-bye.